My name's Nicola Ward, I'm the History Librarian at Manchester Metropolitan University Library. So we've currently got access to the Daily Mail, the Times, Punch, several other databases as well, but Gale have been fantastic. We've got a very, very strong relationship with them. The rep comes in fairly regularly. We're often having trials, new and old collections that they have. We also do a Resource Discovery Day, which Gale have been fantastic in supporting us with turning up and presenting directly to students, demonstrating resources that we own, hosting market stalls, and generally providing a fantastic level of service and support for our staff and students. The library was initially attracted to the Gale Reference Complete collection, partly because of the price. For what they were offering, it's an absolutely phenomenal selection of material, and we had some of the things already, some of the collections already, but it just meant there was an awful lot more. The other thing is that there's an awful lot of material in there. There's huge breadth, and when you look at it, there's stuff of relevance in there to every single student and every single staff member at the university. The breadth is huge. I think the Gale Reference Complete package stands out against other packages that are on the market because it's so broad and there's so much included in it. So you've got material, sort of secondary material in by way of journal articles in academic one file and general one file. You've got a huge selection of newspaper articles via Newsstand, and then of course you've got primary materials from Archives Unbound and through literary sources, which are both fantastic to be included within the other two huge packages. Brilliant. Some of the features on the platforms that we particularly liked at MMU, well, certainly things like the primary sources collection. So you've got your options to obviously narrow your results down by type of material, type of format, by date. But one of the things we really liked is the term clusters function. So you can put in a particular word and it'll bring up related terms based on what the results are that they've got in the collection, and it's a great resource to be able to have people direct people to new material, new concepts that they might not have thought about researching previously. There's a couple of issues that staff and students at MMU face when they're trying to do research, ensuring the quality of information. The first one probably is actually making sure that the material they're accessing is of a high academic quality. So something like Academic One File is fantastic because you have got the level of peer review material on there. There's a lot of high impact journals included in it. And the other one is online access to primary sources. Many years ago, most primary sources were locked up in archives or held in small collections. Organisations like Gale, by making them available via the internet, obviously opens up that world of research to hundreds of thousands of people. The courses that these collections are of most interest to at MMU, obviously everybody with the general material from Academic One File and General One File, but Archives Unbound is of special interest to the History Department because of the breadth of it. It's only a fairly small collection, but there is material in there of relevance to virtually every single unit and therefore almost every single dissertation that's studied as part of the History Department. And English are absolutely thrilled to be getting the literary sources because there is so much content on there relating to authors and critical analysis of different works that will be of relevance again to teaching, learning and research across the board. The library's acquisition strategy and aims have changed since Brexit. So because we don't know what the next few years are going to have in store for us, we're very much trying to minimise expenditure wherever we possibly can, and to provide and to purchase materials that provide value to as many people as we possibly can. And something like Gale Reference Complete fulfills both of those targets admirably. It's relatively cheap for what they're offering, and the sheer breadth of material on them is absolutely phenomenal.